Hi folks, it's Geraldine here. I know it's been a very long time, but I was sort of being nudged over this last few days there just to get on here. So I thought, well, I better have a look in the leaves and see if there's a message. Um, anyway, today is February the 1st. It's St. Bridget's Day, and she was the daughter of a pagan chieftain way back in the mid 5th century in Ireland, and then she converted to Christianity, but she's still recognised as a Celtic goddess and a saint, and she's associated with poetry, healing, and many other things, honestly. She's also known for her compassion and her charity for others. Many miracles have been attributed to her, actually, and after all those centuries, she was recognised with a bank holiday in Ireland last year. So anyway, that's just a wee bit about the day. It's also the first day of spring in Ireland as well. So all yous over there, hopefully you're having a lovely time. You're probably well away to bed by now, but anyway. So I did get a few wee messages, and I'm just going to keep it very brief. I think it really is more to try and reassure people a bit. We know that it is a bit chaotic at the moment. So anyway, first off, many gaps in the cup that need to be filled. That's all those spiritual, emotional, physical, intellectual and social needs that we have as humans, and we need to meet these needs. When we don't, we're out of balance. And for the last few months in the personal readings, I have actually been shown that we lost time, so we need to catch up now. We're not running out of time, we've just lost time. So anyway, if we don't create an internal bliss, we aren't going to attract an external bliss. So it really makes sense. When we want this wonderful life, if everything is out of balance within, then we're not really going to easily be able to create that, okay? I was then shown like a seismograph type device for recording like earthquake activity. It's used, like a polygraph as well, like for lie detecting. It could easily be both of these things right now. But we're definitely seeing an uptick in the earthquakes with this solar cycle, which is really quite powerful. So just to be aware of this, wherever you are traveling, and certainly, by the sea, ocean, whatever, and just to make sure then that you have insurance that will allow you to change flights, etc. So it's showing up for a reason. I know from different messages that I've been getting that we're not done yet with these bigger earthquakes, okay? Now, I was also shown the new home sign, and then the calmer waters ahead sign also for around, it looked like July, or the seventh month, we're in about 7 months. This definitely could relate to interest rates getting lowered, and therefore more opportunities to move, because I was showing this couple, it's sort of in their little boat in the calmer waters, feeling sort of more relaxed. So it definitely was a happier looking picture. So I was also shown more socializing and the money sign. So definitely that, appears to be that things are looking up. Okay, and as I got towards the bottom of the cup, it definitely did look more promising. I was also shown like an oil pump jack, and when I'm shown that, it generally represents opportunities in the oil and gas industry, so just more job opportunities, sort of more money coming in. I was also shown like a group of men dancing, so it's called Dabka dance, and this is native to Middle Eastern countries, and it's performed usually during celebrations like weddings, etc. There was also someone in a large vehicle, like waving to the public, like some VIP. But there was a lot of definitely happier energy there. So that does look very promising, that it could be an end to conflict in that area, as there is celebration. And I do understand, even with that dance, it can be also a dance of resistance, but that's not the energy that I'm getting from this picture in the cup. It definitely looks more just of a happy event, okay? So I'm definitely still strongly getting that we will not have a big outbreak all over the world of war, okay? That has been coming since way back when, whenever I was asking about the Ukraine-Russia war. So they were saying no for that, and they're still saying no for a whole massive big outbreak. Without going into too much detail here, as you know, I know that certain comments and words and that can get flagged, okay? But I feel like this is just to maybe help us just to relax a little bit and not be waking up every morning going, is this the day, is this the day? So there definitely are things to come. I've been getting little messages myself too, that there are some things to come that we just need to be prepared for, but it seems like a more of a natural type event. And as I say, we're in a very active solar cycle, so it could easily be something like that. I'm not getting that message, okay? And there's definitely no fear to the messages that I'm getting. So it's basically just, let's be prepared, for anything that might happen, but we've got to stay out of this fear, okay? Because the messages are coming very gently to me. So anyway, it's very difficult to, to sort of get timing on these things, on these changes. But what I do know is there has been a turning of the tide, okay? And I know that things have been very delayed. That's why I stopped doing the readings really for so long, because the tea leaves were way ahead of what has been happening, and it's all really starting to unfold now. The tea leaves, it's like there's a wee sheepdog in there quickly, guiding us along our path and herding us and what have you. Hurry, like this way. The tea leaves like to be moving quickly, and unfortunately, it's difficult then to determine the timing for events whenever there are so many factors involved. It also looks like there's a possibility of a change, a political shift here in Canada, possibly in around April. And the reason I say that is because I was reminded of a reading that I did quite a while back, just before I stopped, and I was showing 94, and I was thinking, what is this 94? I was asking about sort of our political environment here, and the 94, at the time there was a building at the House of Commons, was 94 years of age, and it was going to be getting all redone. So I thought maybe it was something to do with that, but something came to me about 94 weeks. Well, 94 weeks would bring us to April. So we could possibly see some changes, Anyway, again, I just hate to put dates and that on it because there are so many factors involved. So I'll not go much further than that, to be honest with you. But that was the few wee messages that came out. Things are looking more positive. Try and stay out of fear. As Bridget would say there, you could probably see her card, ahead is, stand up. Like don't back down, and, stand up for what you believe. And we're in this Aquarian age that definitely is very, very much about being, humanitarian, looking out for the needs of others, just as Bridget did. And it's also a time where, truth is definitely exposed, lies exposed, truth, comes from that. And, as I say, I'm definitely getting the vibe that there has been a turning of the tide, even though it looks still very chaotic. I feel like down the road, after this, we'll see things that will improve. We've just got a bit of a rocky road to go yet. So keep focusing on yourself. Keep, working on your internal bliss, so that you can still, create a beautiful life, no matter what is going on around you. To be aware, but to still really concentrate and focus on yourself and your own family members and loved ones. Okay, so I will leave a link down below as well to my new little website. My candles are on there, and it tells you, how to book a reading if you want a personal reading. I do be out running around doing markets and that too. So anyway, I will say bye-bye for now. I'm not sure, when I'm going to come back. I may pop on again if I'm guided. But we'll see, and I just want you to still take care. And thanks to you who've held in, stuck there, in with me as subscribers. So thank you for doing that. You can go back and obviously, listen to those other readings, and you'll sort of see what's unfolding. It's honestly quite surprising. So you take care now. All the very best. Bye bye.